Here we go. How you
Oh,
doing? How you doing?
how you doing? I
Can't
know
say,
you're gonna bust out the shades. That's
can't say
awesome.
shit with
I
those
love
things.
the shades.
Sorry, you guys. Sorry. We had some technical issues backstage, and we had to.
Yes.
Anyway, uh, but meanwhile, while I was waiting, we did get most of the questions starred. There's a few in there that I can't understand what you're saying, so I'm skipping over those because we only have an hour today. So all caps, and please, as long as they're clear, like if we can understand what you're saying, please,
And
please.
we're saying an hour, but you all know how we are. So,
Shh.
well, it's the truth. Okay, hour. 1 hour is all you get, guys.
Let's just see how fast we can go.
Okay.
There are so many things. I was reading off a little bit to Lisa while we were waiting on the reboot things. But anyway, so Jack Smith, I think you guys know. Let me check the start questions because maybe they're here.
Okay.
Maybe let's just go with the let's just go with the questions. Okay. Because Lisa and I we're updated on the news, but there might be who knows what pops in while we're here.
There's probably a news alert right now. So,
Yeah. Right. And because Mimi had one in there, and I found it, and then it disappeared. So I don't know if they're updating. It popped up, and then
yeah.
now I can't find it anymore. But
Hi, everybody.
double,
Hi, Christy, Mimi, My Tribe Tarot, and Pegasus. Sleuth.
yeah. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Subs only, Christy, means that honey, right here. This is what we have to do in order to keep out the trolls. Okay, so I know most of you all have wrenches and you can whack them out. Okay, thank you, Wiki. Gotcha. But if I don't put subs only, then we get like, what was that tarot destroyer dude that like?
Yeah, the person who's on tour on all the channels and infiltrating. Yeah.
Right. And it's like a bot thing where it's, well, you just, it can't, you guys keep, it's all you're doing is whacking trolls. So I'm protecting you so you don't have to protect us. And that's why it's subs only.
Yeah.
So, and if you want, just unsubscribe after. Right?
Sure.
Fine. I don't fucking care. You want to subscribe? Just
you're like a badass about it.
Just to ask a question, you want to subscribe and unsubscribe? You go right ahead. Sorry.
Do as you wish. No problem.
I don't care. Honestly.
And then next week, subscribe again.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm sorry. It's like, oh my God, I said the quiet part out loud.
You're so sassy today. What has happened? How was last week?
I'm gonna blame it on Mars retrograde in Gemini squaring Neptune and Pisces.
Okay.
I'm just not taking any shit anymore.
That's it. That must be it. Yeah.
Right. I'm not getting shit from you guys. You guys are great.
Oh, they're the best.
Seriously, I swear. I've been doing funny things on the community section, and I swear I don't know what's funnier, is the meme or their comments. You guys are hilarious.
Oh, they always had the best comments, but your memes are classic. Yeah,
oh.
You get the most. Oh, the funniest stuff. I guess people send you stuff and you find stuff on your own.
I do. Yeah, I'm always looking. Yeah. And I wanted to tell everybody, and you, Lisa, and I don't know if you've seen it, but I got a subscription to HBO Go or whatever, and John Lewis there's a thing about him from, it was in 2020. I guess CNN put it together, and I cried halfway through the whole thing. It's just like, so if you watch it, get and I've seen pictures of your mom because you showed me, and I kept watching it. It's like, oh, she's in there. I bet you she's in there somewhere. But.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to escalate into something where mom was like in the center of the movement and all that, because it wasn't like that. She just was really it was a secret that she had, and I didn't know. So and she didn't elaborate much beyond that. I asked her questions. She didn't really go into it. She was like, "No, I helped him out. It's not like she was tutoring because he couldn't understand. Yeah, he was extremely intelligent. He just missed a lot of classes because he was either getting arrested or thrown in the hospital from the protests, and he was the small guy,
right?
So he was a target. And she said that he really went through a lot of physical stuff, and so she had to catch him up because he missed so many courses. So that was that whole thing. But I don't know. But there's even my grandmother, my mom's mom, my maternal grandmother, she kind of did some stuff too that's kind of on the down low as well. So I don't know. Maybe there's stuff I don't know that
I'm thinking there might
be. Or
honey, I would even if you just rent it for just do 1 month, because you got to pay. You know what I mean? It's not free. But I would watch that one. And there's a thing on the Murdochs, but I would definitely watch his, because
I'll do that.
I mean, there's so much footage from the whole civil rights, because he was such an activist. There's tons and tons of footage in black and white, and there's so many stories, cute stories, and you got to watch it just because of he does this happy dance.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And he tells a story about he was preaching to the chickens and this and that, but then there's all these other just amazing things that happened. He was arrested 40 times and then 5 times as a congressman.
Wow.
As a rep. 5 times.
That speaks volumes right there.
Right?
Really,
yeah. So anyway, there's that. Thank you, Fran. May it return to you 5 million times over. 5 billion times. You too can be a billionaire, right?
Oh, of course.
The heck with Elon. And I mean, oh my God. I swear the crap we've been seeing lately.
Yeah.
Oh, Mimi. Okay. Here's the first question. All right. Here we go, honey. There we go. Thank you so much. If you have time, will DOJ start handing out indictments to the former guy's minions first to build up the suspense? Okay. I want to say yes, actually, with that one.
Now, would they have already done so and we just don't know? Do they have to tell us every time?
No, they're sealed, and then they just unseal them.
Yeah, because I'm feeling like there's already something out there with the little guys.
Yeah, they're working their way up the food chain. Well, that was one of the things. So Jack Smith requests all communications with former President Trump, his campaign, and his top aides and lawyers involved in overturning 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, right. That's it right there.
Yeah.
As far as the DOJ. Yeah. So there's subpoenas, right? He's asking for all communications, and the J6 committee already has all that. So I think that's a yes. Maybe I don't know that we need to read on that. I really feel
it feels like a really good yes.
That's a big fat yes. Yeah. Yeah, right. There's so much. I mean, Trump's lost his special master. What you said earlier, Mimi, about Letitia James, and there was that guy Colangelo. I saw on Rachel Maddow last night. But if you don't have MSNBC, you can go to their YouTube channel and get her like highlights. Yeah, so that's the guy that dissolved. Remember way back when he had the chump charitable.
Nice.
It was a Freudian slip. Chump Charitable Children's Foundation. Kids that had cancer, and he's taken money.
Sure.
Right. So they closed that. They dissolved. This is the guy that dissolved that organization. And so in New York, he cannot ever have a charitable foundation. Mm-hmm. Not him or the kid, the heirs, the spawn.
Right.
Right. So there's that. Yeah. So, but he's helping Letitia James with that $250 million lawsuit about defrauding the lenders. So they're going for tax fraud, bank fraud, insurance fraud. So he's helping with the bank fraud so far. I imagine he'll help with all of them, but
he'll probably help with all of them.
Yeah, right. I would think so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let me go to the next one real quick.
Sure.
Here, Mimi's your second one, and yes, members go first.
Mimi is on the case.
Yeah, and she's done with all her art shows, so now she has time for us.
Right.
I know, and she's so smart. Okay, as many of you are. Will the GOP House be able to agree on anyone for the speaker position? Oh my goodness. I feel like just tarot for that one. Let's see how this will go.
You doing tarot?
Yeah, I'm going to do tarot. Let's see. But use whatever, and you let me know, because you always.
I'm going to pendulum just to see.
You just do a pendulum? Okay. Yes or no? Will they be able to agree on anyone for the speaker position? Okay. Will they be able to agree?
I've got my answer.
Yeah.
No. Be good, girl.
What's he doing?
It's Charlie. She's being weird. She's okay. She's moved on.
It was just a moment.
Just a little moment. I got a no on my pendulum on that.
Yeah.
So, but I want to throw some stuff. So
that's okay. Well, no, this is good. It's a big fat no, honey. Let's not spend too much time on it.
You got a no? Okay.
Yeah. There's somebody they're giving to get. They're trying to pay people off. They're trying to bargain. You do this, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's like, what was that show a long time ago with oh man, I can't remember it. I can't remember the name of it. It taught me so much about the way it works in politics. Oh, and I can't even remember the dang guy. Remember the guy that was in Sideways? Bald. He played John Adams. I can't remember his name. And he had a fetish that he was into S&M, so his wife. Oh, Billions. Billions was the series. I think I made it through one season and I was just like, I can't take it.
I can't think of the name.
It was too cerebral, I guess, too just up in the head and just dog cutthroat. And it's like, is this the way everyone is? Well, I guess to be a billionaire.
Right.
But anyway, it taught me a lot about the way politicians work. So I feel like there's the giving to get. I feel like there's 6 of Wands reverse, no victory, no, nobody's going to really be seen in that position, and it's just freaking chaos.
Lots of chaos.
Just tons of chaos.
Look at that! Wow.
I know.
There's like no foothold at all.
No, yeah, right. The water. Yeah, forget about it. You're not. There's two. This card to me in a spiritual law is like if there's 2 yeses coming together, then you have that big holy triad, where something bigger than the both people coming together. It's just huge. It's alchemy traditionally, and there's just so much in the Temperance card. But when it's reversed, it's like 2 no's or 1 yes and 1 no. It's like, no, things don't go together. No, it's basically no when it's reversed.
It's almost like chemistry where you get 2 positives and 2 negatives and they make a positive, or 2 positives.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Or like with the magnetics when they push each other away.
Yes, you got 2 magnets that are positive. They repel each other is where I was trying to go with that. Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. That was great the way, because I wouldn't have gone to chemistry. I love it.
Crazy.
Oh, okay. Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Heidi.
Oh,
Heidi.
what? What is happening?
Wait.
Oh, well, it's cute. What is that?
Isn't it adorable? It's a dragonfly.
I love it. Oh,
And,
that's cute.
and here's a caterpillar. There's a whole
Is
bunch
that
of.
from Heidi?
I have a whole family. Yeah.
Well, that's adorable.
She sent me a care package once.
Oh,
I know. I love it. Okay. Will Russian citizens turn on Putin and end his reign of lies and terror now that their economy is expected to tank and set the country back another 50 years? Yeah. Okay. Russian citizens turn on Putin. What is happening there?
this is off the subject. I'm doing a squirrel thing. I got a news alert the other day about the basketball player. They're actively trading off or something to get her out. Or
are they actually? Have they switched instead of sending her to the camp?
there's something in the works. I didn't get to read the whole thing. I don't know if maybe somebody in there might know what's going on with her.
For Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. Yes.
Yeah.
But something's in the works on a trade of some sort or something, a swap out. I don't know.
Oh, I hope so.
You all let me know if that was a dream or if that was real. But I think I saw a message about that. I just didn't have time to read it. Okay. So back to this.
Oh, Peg, I have your question there. Go ahead, honey. You go. I'm just starring questions. Yeah, Wiki, Paul Giamatti. Thank you. That's the dude I was talking about.
Is that Jello?
No, Paul Giamatti was in Billions. He was the guy that liked the whip and the heels and the.
Oh, you got a new member.
Really? Just Joy? Thank you. Hi. Yeah. It's only $5 a month and you get a reading every week. And first dibs on questions here.
Nice.
But I do have lessons if you guys want to learn, cards or astrology. I don't even know. I think over 160 videos in there.
Good grief. Look at you.
I know. I got really.
You always have such great, consistent content.
Well, I need to add some more, but I'm waiting for them to say, I need more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. I think I got to sneeze.
Oh, my God. I have the sneezing fits. I tell you, the dry heat. You guys doing that too? Let's see. Okay. I think we're okay. Oh, wait, Deb, I've got your question there. Deb Z. That's a great question. Okay, I think we're caught up. All right, so I'm a little unclear. What do you have, Lisa?
Nothing yet. Russian citizens turn on Putin in his ring. My initial vibe on that is, just because you're a Russian citizen doesn't mean you're behind him, for sure. So I do think there are several who are against him. But his reign and lies and terror. God, guys, he's got so much power there. And it's interesting because remember when we were all doing all those readings about his health and all that stuff? It's like he's still plugging, man. I don't understand that. So I don't know if he's just got his health under control right now, or if that's like completely off base. I don't know, but
it's still it's not just him. It's that what's his name? Shoigu. There's that ministry dude, Shoigu, and then there are other oligarchs that are going to step in
and like support it or supplement, pick up where he leaves off or something, right? So,
absolutely, because it's their bread and butter. It's their ability to stay relevant and keep the money flow in. So as far as the Russian people, which is the only thing I was tuning into, I've got they're suspended. They don't have any power. They have zero power. They're facing their fears. They're smelling the cat box with the moon reversed. It's like the secrets are out. They're facing their fears. They're getting the news now. with the Page of Swords, they're getting their news, and especially the women, because their men aren't coming home.
Oh.
Or the men are there. So Ukraine has a thing set up where the Russian soldiers, once they're there, if they change their mind and they don't want to go back, but they also don't want to fight, they have some means to like try and work through that. And I think it's part of the whole prisoner exchange thing.
Okay.
Because, they have some of our guys. But there's no self-confidence there. And the only hope they have is to get the fuck out.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got the Six of Swords.
It's immigration. It's get to Poland. Get to Ukraine, then get to Poland. So sorry, but it's like.
And I got the Five of Swords and Temperance too.
Oh, yeah.
And look at that warning.
Yeah. Look at all that red and yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of red.
It's just so sad. It's so sad. The best we can do though is to donate as much as we can to Ukraine and support, Biden trying to get as much money to them. But it sucks. It sucks because they never got into NATO when it was, when it would have counted. They just didn't. And then the guy that, I forget the guy's name, starts with a P, that was president before Zelensky, he was crooked and he didn't get them into NATO. They've had all these years to get into NATO and it didn't happen. And then now it's too late. But they're trying, he's trying. It's just so sad.
Mimi said, if correct, approximately 600,000 men have fled Russia.
Oh, wait, there it is. 600,000 men. No wonder I had the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And it's winter. It's just, yeah.
Bye, Fran.
Huh? Oh, it's Fran having to go. Okay, bye, Fran. Bye, Fran. Yeah, we got to watch the time too. 2:22 minutes in. Yeah, that's a good question, sweet and salty. Snowden have to fight in the war. Yeah, right. Sorry.
I got tickled. Okay. All right.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me get back over here to the questions. The sabotage, Mark wants to know if, oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I have to hold you off, Mark. Victoria's next. Members first. Okay. Will a bunch of people get arrested on the same day in one big swoop? Oh, God, wouldn't that be?
That would be cool. Like when they set up something, like, hey, everybody show up for this. And then they end up just arresting everybody in that one room. That would be wonderful.
What is that?
The beer is ready. Can't wait.
I know, right? It's like, where's Sherry? Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Will a bunch of people get arrested on the same day in one big swoop? Let me use a kipper for this one real quick.
Oh, that's a good move for sure.
Let's see. Over here. Just Joy says, I would personally start drinking then. Oh, you can bet the cameras would be rolling. Can you imagine that
would be a wonderful, just for the drama of it, that would be such the great moment for sure. But I almost feel like just case wise, they may not do it that way.
Yeah.
Just kind of stagger them in. And I think the staggering of the arrests will create more of a stir. It'll create more nervousness and apprehension and all that stuff. And people will be liable to give up some information if they kind of see the dominoes falling with stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, let's see what's going on.
No, I think you have a really good point there. Well, I guess I'm just going to ask, what's the process? Is it going to go really quick with a whole bunch of them, like a big,
yeah,
or will it be kind of just one at a time? How's it going to go? Oh, interesting. Well, okay. Okay. What do you have, sweetie?
You're going to have way more detail because you're using the Kipper, but I've figured more of the deck of character just to see what was going on because I already rambled a whole bunch. But I got treadmill, and I'm seeing that as slow and steady.
Yeah.
Really slow and steady with this.
Yeah.
I got the knight, truth ahead, definite intention, right? On making sure everybody knows, this is serious business is what I'm getting off of that. I got club and tornado. So whatever move it's going to be, the club is going to be infiltrated big time. The club.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
A little bit of a shitstorm coming. But I do kind of feel like it's going to be more staggered, but gosh, it would be really, I don't know. Tornado could be sweeping them all up at once. Too.
It could, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Except for, but I just love that analogy of a knight with a sword on a treadmill.
Yeah, just kind of like taking them out, right?
Going for you. And the momentum of something underneath his feet to lift him, and because there's all this work that's been done before. It's not like he's having to hit the ground running on his own. He's
right. It's not reinventing the wheel at all.
Yeah.
A lot of it's already out there. Yeah. So.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, so I have the lovers, forget about love, just think of success. Okay. So there's going to be a successful, huge amount with great fortune is huge amount. Bless you. And the mature man, I think, has to do with, I think, even though, his hair's not gray like this, but I really feel like this would be your knight. This would be Jack Smith. And like Jeff would say, if he's here, that train's already left the station. This is the journey he's been on for a long time. Also, this could be a collaboration between Jack Smith and that, because I have the J6 committee here too. So all those criminal referrals that they're giving already. And then this is our card for subpoenas. But then again, this can be that it takes a few months. This is my card for 3 months when it comes to that. But it's like, ruh-roh, everybody's,
yeah.
You get, just put a man in there, not a lady.
Right.
Unless it's Lindsey Graham on his fainting couch.
Oh, could be.
Anyway, it's like, and so their reputations are just going to be in the trash. Their reputations are gone. They're not going to have anything left to do. I mean, yeah.
A Canary said for a second, I thought you were saying 45 would be on a treadmill. What?
Oh no, he's not a knight in shining armor.
No.
You'd have to put like maybe the demon on the treadmill. That'd be fun, right? The demon or the angsty teen. What else do we usually give for him?
An orange? I don't know.
We need to invent
a piece of fruit just bouncing around on a treadmill.
Right. No kidding.
An orange wearing depends.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. McTurtle calls him Jack the Reaper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, McTurtle.
Okay, let's get back over here. Let's see. Oops. That was a great question, Vic. Thank you for that. Okay, Peg. I hate the idea of any traitors being sworn in this January. Possible to catch people that soon. Didn't we read on this last week, or did I read it on last week?
I was absent. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. The idea of any traitors being sworn. I don't know. How do you want to read on this? Do you want to do?
So will traitors be sworn in this January?
Yeah, or before January? Because the way she's saying is that they would get sworn in and then be taken out. Because if you're guilty of treason, you can't serve anymore, and you would lose all your pension and benefits, and
Right.
and you'd go to, it wouldn't be Gitmo, but what, Leavenworth or something? Either that or just totally banned. This is like what would make
Leavenworth, I would think, right?
Yeah,
I would think
this would be what would make Trump the illegitimate president.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's actually, yeah.
Really, I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't know how to read this. Let's see.
As far as timing, we're asking about timing because we know it's going to happen.
Yeah, sweet and salty club fed federal prison for sure.
Club fed, right? Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, and meanwhile, other good news, like Wiki said, Trump org's guilty on all counts. Guilty on all charges. Yeah. Okay. So, but how long? I'll just go back. I'll go back to the Kiffer because there are timing cards in here, and then there's.
I do not have timing cards, but I'm going to see if any cards with a significant number pops up here. So
mine just fell out. It's the same. It's my 3-month card.
Oh.
And I get this, because I've been reading on Trump for so long, and I get this card almost every. And it was 3 months, and it's okay, so maybe 3 to 5 months, something like that. But now we're getting down to the wire, and there's nothing they can do. He's just sitting there waiting, so no control. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. No, there you go.
I got the Ace of Wands. I don't know what that would mean.
Well, that's a springtime card. That's the first day of spring.
Oh, is it? Okay. That could.
Yeah. First day
right in there. Okay.
So right in there. So is that like March 21st, March 20th, somewhere in there?
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, all the aces. Remember the aces is spring. Ace of Cups is Cancer. Yes, summer, Cancer. Ace of Swords is Libra, first day of fall.
Yes.
Then Ace of Pentacles is first day of
August?
Winter.
Oh, winter.
Yeah. Ace of Pentacles is winter. So it goes like this. Ace of Wands is spring. Ace of Cups is summer. Ace of Swords is fall. Just think of like the harvest, the fall. And then the Pentacles is like, it's cold.
Cozy, snuggly.
And it's the first day of what we're coming up to on December 21st when that happens.
Thank you for laying that out.
Yeah.
Debsy said, Lisa, pay attention. There's a test later. I'm telling you, man.
No test, but that's
how no idea. Oh my gosh. Just hanging out with you. Was I on with Debbie? I think I was on with Debbie and Kevin. I busted out some numerology stuff out of the blue. And I know I got that from you because that's not something I look up on my own, but something clicked and I was like, oh, I think that's, blah, blah, blah.
You remembered. Oh, yay. Awesome.
Well, you're like a great influence on me for sure.
It's a lot of stuff. It's that really cool thing where tarot and astrology and numerology, it's all the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Although it's harder to get exact answers with astrology.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So, okay. Let's.
Rose Blue said osmosis.
Is that what osmosis? It works.
Maybe it was.
It works. Yeah. Okay. So Deb Z, hi. Will Alvin Bragg find his balls and finally go after Trump for his taxes? Yeah. But now does this is this tied in with what? Maybe I should wait on this one because is this tied in with all the Trump org? Because I know Letitia James, that's that one. Remember that guy I was reading about? Colangelo? Is that the guy? Yeah, the $250 million lawsuit for defrauding lenders. That's Letitia James. Manhattan DA is the one going after.
Just Joy said yes.
Yeah, so it's all the same. So yeah. So I guess the answer is yes. Alvin Bragg didn't even really need to be in there because it sounds like it's already done. So, but I know it gets so confusing because there's a Manhattan DA, and then there's Letitia James, and there's Fonnie Willis is Georgia, but within New York, there's like 3 or 4 people working.
All working on, yes.
And now there's this new guy, that Colangelo guy. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
One is civil, the other's criminal.
Yeah. Well, and then there's Alan Weisselberg, and he's going down first. I think they're deliberating on him unless it already happened yesterday. There are so many, but they are all coming down all at once.
I mean, they're all talking to each other, correct?
Yeah. They're all trading documents, and they all are. We can give tons and tons and tons of credit to Mary Trump and Suzanne Craig, mostly Suzanne Craig, who bugged the heck out of Mary Trump to get the documents, the 23 boxes out of her. She had a broken ankle or broken tibia or something, like she was in a cast, and she had to go. I can't remember when it was, if it was around the holidays, like a few years ago, to go get all the documents, bring them to Suzanne Craig of the New York Times, and they went through all of those tax records.
Oh my gosh.
Because Mary Trump had them, because she had sued her uncle because he screwed over the whole rest of the family, all the cousins and, aunts and uncles. It screwed over the whole family to take the money for himself because his dad made him the executor.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so interesting, all of this. I mean, if you just really think about it, if you are being appointed or whatever to deal with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's almost like, where do you start? There's just so much.
Yeah.
You got to start at the right point and hope that it leads you to the right point. But there are all these interruptions in the middle. Right. Because it branches out to other issues.
That's such a good point, because they're waiting for like this big tranche of documents.
It's like, this is what we're going to look at right here. But then it's like squirrel, really literal squirrel.
Well, it's other things come in and they're piecing. It's like working on a big giant jigsaw puzzle. Yes. And they started back with Fred Sr. and because Fred Sr. was totally locked in with the Genovese, mafia. And then Russia came in, and Brighton Beach,
Well, I was gonna say, I just feel like sometimes the puzzle pieces kind of change a little bit along the way. You think you've got a handle on what this is supposed to be, but it's completely something else or coming from a different direction.
Well, they always follow the money. This bottom line, they just follow the money. That's all they can do. And so a lot of these things are like documents cases, and that's what gets them. Now, J6 committee had a lot of, people testifying, but that's either first person I saw it, or it's second person I heard him say that. Like, what's her name? I can't remember her name now. Chastity, was it Hutchinson or whatever? She gave such good, she's the one that said that.
The one that was, oh my gosh, the hearing. The one that was in the hearing for that?
Yeah, and she gave such great testimony, but it's like second person because she's going off of Pat Cipollone. Pat Cipollone saying we're all going to get sued to, oblivion, basically.
And he was advising her what he was saying we need to pull back because.
But she wasn't in the room with Trump. He was.
Right.
And then he wasn't, and it was Mark Meadows. Right? And he doesn't, Mark Meadows, he doesn't know.
I'm curious to know what Mark Meadows is thinking right about now, because he's like.
You want to read on that? Here, we can read on that.
Mark Meadows is like a key contributor with this, because remember how he was so, because even she testified that he was so, lackadaisical about the whole thing. And he really tried to distance himself from what was going on with the Jan 6 stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Mary gave DNA too. That's right, Marie. Yeah. I did get your question there too, Marie. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, how's Mark Meadows feeling? Oops. I'm knocking over things.
Oh, Hilda just put something in there.
Oh, and Steve is saying Trump org found guilty on all 17 counts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, Hilda. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Bragg is the one working on the Stormy Daniels payout. That's right, Debsy. Thank you. Right.
Happy 44. Good to see you.
Yeah. Hi. But feel free to, even if we don't get to all the comments or questions, feel free, because I can add them into the dailies, after the personal, and do a little political, and I can always, yeah, Kim, we do have the question about the substation sabotage, I think. But you guys, I know for sure they will get them. They will get them because they have cameras. They have cameras overhead. They'll get them. Might take a week or two, but eventually they'll go through all that footage. So Bragg, WC is saying Bragg is currently saying that he's going to prosecute for Stormy Daniels. Yeah. She wants Bragg to go after 45 for the taxes. Letitia James is handling that. And then, but it sounds like they went down for all 17 counts, right?
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
So with Meadows.
Mark Meadows.
I mean, I've got cards. I think he's like on the brink of desperation here.
He should be.
Yeah, I got, here we go. I just threw that numerology story out there, and I'm not sure what this is, but I got 3 9s, guys.
Oh,
so that's like one step away from the end of something, completion of something, right?
It's karmic. 9 is really karmic.
I got the 9 of Cups.
Oh boy.
I got the 9 of Swords. And I got the 9 of Wands.
Oh my God.
But I also got the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So I think he's going to be offering up some info, guys, that's going to be very pertinent. I think he is the guy. He's really
totally
a big contributor and stuff. But yeah, those 3 9s made me feel a certain kind of way.
That first 9 made me feel like at first he was like this, like
yeah, like right, this guy.
And then suddenly, ruh-roh, I can't sleep at night. And
right,
then
it's like, oh my gosh, like, what?
Oh, right?
Yeah. But these could be his team.
Yeah.
That could be everybody surrounding him, and the cups, emotions, the flow of things.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is. Totally.
Significant guy.
Well, so I get he's been the puppet. He's been conforming, doing whatever, jumping around like it, however Trump wanted. I love the little horns there.
Nice.
I'll do whatever you want.
Little marionette.
Yeah. Go back to Paul Giamatti and his role in Billions. That was so funny. Anyway, 5 of Swords. Look at that rock.
That's perfect. Yeah.
That's how he's feeling. And then isolated, 4 of Swords.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to prison.
It's coming down hard. The walls are closing in.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that these guys are not going to just be like in trouble for contempt. I think they're going to get hit with obstruction.
Obstruction of justice?
Yeah, well, they have not only justice as far as everything that's been coming after them since it happened, but also on the day it happened. I mean,
they were totally like interfering.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They were a part of
it's like in a murder mystery, the person that tampers with the body and the evidence and all that crap.
Oh, right, like covering up the crime is sometimes
Yeah.
worse than the crime.
Yeah.
Or is bad. Right. Yeah. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, it's like, here's where he's been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. Cool. Okay, so I think we're caught up there. And even if I don't get to your questions, like I'm saying, hi Tana, go ahead and put them in. And yeah, that power grid thing is awful, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get back over here to the start comments.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Just Joy. Just Joy's leaving.
Bye, Just Joy. Have a good evening, honey.
Got to pay attention to hubby. Okay. He must.
I bet he's more fun than we are.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Hubby, live stream. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Hubby, cuddle, food.
Right.
Popcorn,
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
Quality time watching TV.
These two girls.
Yeah. I get it. Totally get it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so that's so funny. I think Mimi put her question in a few times for me, and I appreciate that. Peg wants to know. Oh, and by the way, you guys, Pegasus, put in a link to your where how to buy your stuff. She sells magic wands and all kinds of other beautiful things.
Pegasus does?
Yeah. She's on Facebook too. You can see her things on Facebook, but I don't know if she's stocked up or not because she makes them and sells them right away. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, giant RICO case for 45 with DOJ or individual indictments.
So what's the
question? Is it going to be a giant RICO case for 45 with DOJ or individual indictments? A long time ago, I got there. He was working on that even before he brought in Jack Smith, but of course he probably brought him in a long time ago when he went to when he actually went to the Hague. But because I kept getting with the Kipper cards that he was working on something way bigger than Trump, and I felt like it was a big RICO case with the whole money laundering, transnational crime syndicate, all that kind of thing. So I guess I'm not sure which deck to use, but it's going to be individual. We kind of read on this already.
I mean, a lot of it overlaps, but it's okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Giant RICO case for 45 is going to be a giant RICO case with 45 in there, or is it going to be individual indictments?
It's actually giving me a flashback to another reading.
I'm feeling like we don't need to read on this because it feels to me like you have individual indictments within the huge RICO case.
Right.
Everybody had that, and that's how they do. They just bring them all down.
It's like they're all interrelated, I guess.
Yeah, they go through they work their way up the food chain, and then they get the guys at the top. Now, granted, some of them are international, but yeah, I feel like we've read on that so many times, and it's always going to be you work your way up the food chain. Yeah. Just like, so if you can imagine, or anybody that's questioning this can just imagine how it went with January 6th and how they got all the smaller people, over 850 indictments, or I'm sorry, thousands interviewed, 850 sentences, and they're still working on more. And then they got Stuart Rhodes, the Oath Keepers dude. And I think they had Danny Terrio, the the Proud Boys dude. I think he was in there before. He just didn't make the news very much for some reason.
Rose Blue said, "Oh, Rico, you're so fine. You're so fine. You want Rico."
Rico Suave.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Rose Blue, I got your second comment here, but I don't know what you're asking. So I didn't put it in again because I don't. You're saying may file one last appeal. I don't know what you're talking about there. So put it in again for me. Let's see. Let's check on just to go down the line here with that North Carolina. I think they will be caught, but maybe we could get some clues on like who they are or how many of them were there. Or did you hear about that, Lisa?
No, tell me about it.
Well, they basically went in and tore up the power grid. I don't know if they shot, because I watched the thing. I watched it on Rachel last night, and caught, because you know her, she goes back to the history and finds something that happened like 5 years ago, and there's a big spiel about that for 15 minutes, and then when she gets to finally talking to the thing that's on the news now, I've got the two. Yeah, get the cases all mixed up. The first one had to do with they shot, but I think this is this one too, where they used AK-47s and shot. They just like obliterated the power grid.
Oh,
yeah, there are people that it happened yesterday, the day before, the night before or something, and they're not expected to have power until Thursday.
They cut fiber optics.
That was the fiber optics was the thing in 2013 that happened. This had to do with, I think, I could be wrong. You guys tell me.
And I was reading what Kim M said.
Yeah, they cut fiber optics. That was the older one that happened in, what was that place? Meadows something. That was in, that cut off a bunch of stuff close to San Francisco a while ago, years ago.
Let's see what's going on with that.
But this new one, did they cut fiber optics again? Because I thought this was the one where they shot everything up. Here, let me just Google it real quick.
Okay, I'm just shuffling over here.
Happened. Power grid failure.
I mean, it sounds like they did a couple of things this time around too.
Yeah, I'll just put power grid attack and see what comes in. Because at this point, yeah, North Carolina. Yeah, it was gunfire. That's it. Tens of thousands still in the dark after targeted attacks on North Carolina. Yeah, they went in with like AR-47s or AK-47s and just shot this, the heck out of everything. 38,000 homes and businesses remain without power.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I guess, and the thing that I was like connecting the dots in is like, they're saying that the stuff is online. Yes, and Debsy, that's right. The DHS has been warning recently about the threat of domestic terrorism. Yeah. But anyway, they were saying that they can find the plans to these facilities online, and it's probably online so that the repairman could easily work on things. But
okay,
yeah. Oh, and Maria's saying, Rose Blue's saying, Proud Boys and Oath Keepers, both creepers, shot several power substations. Man, right? People, can you imagine like being on an oxygen tank and you don't, or oxygen that's not, well, a tank, but you need the electricity. And
yeah, I know that fear. When I was taking care of Mom, she at some point she had something like that was plugged in to give her a little supplemental air. I mean, it wasn't 100% air, but I always had to have backup tanks for her. So just in case.
Tanks in case the power went off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, the fiber optics thing wasn't in North Carolina. That was the thing, the Rachel Maddow show that happened. I think it was 2013. But anyhow, who are they and will they be caught and maybe when? Let's just see whatever we can get. Well, and then just trust we'll get the important pieces, even if we're not perfectly right about timing or who they are.
Okay. Well, here's what I've got. We'll see if I'm. Ooh. All right. I did get 2 cards that make me feel a certain way. I got the Ace of Discs, and I got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Discs, wealth card. So whoever did this, I mean, it was funded to make this. I feel like there needed to be a higher power to make this happen. It was definitely something that wasn't just like some little random people running around doing this.
Yeah.
There's somebody supporting this and funding this and making sure that that happened. But it's interesting because I got the 7 of Swords, and you know what that made me feel like in this deck? It's futility. It made me feel like they expected it to be a larger impact than it was.
No kidding. Oh.
I feel like it was something that was supposed to be on a broader scale, but something failed. Like it could have been much worse.
Could have been way worse, huh?
Way worse is what I'm feeling.
Wow.
I got the Princess of Wands. In this deck, it's the Dancer. And I don't know how to feel about that. So I'm just going to hold it up there. So you guys, got all these readers here. You let me know what you think that is. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Part of it is they wanted attention, maybe?
A little bit of a performance on the grand stage, maybe?
Yeah, for their cause or whatever.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got the Knight of Cups. In this deck, it's the Seducer. So definitely something to sway everyone in a direction. So manipulative mood. But I think it was supposed to be much larger.
No kidding. Wow. And it Rose Blue is saying the power went out across the state line, so now it's actually federal. Wow.
Oh, because it went across the line.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness. Tana, I purposely don't read on children missing because I can't handle it. Like I just can't. I can't go there. It's too painful. I can't.
I've never tried it. It sounds awful though, but yeah.
It's awful and
yeah, that energy just sounds bad. But
I
don't think I've ever done that. No.
Yeah. It's hard enough just on adults, but when it's when it's a child or children involved, it's too. I can't do it.
Oh, Constance Campbell said, looks like the drag queen show they wanted to stop. Oh, was it? Oh, with the dancer?
Oh, that's why you had, and the other one, the Seducer, those are both like very.
Were they trying to stop a drag show? Was that what?
That's what she's saying. Just like the attack. Oh God, that's right. It always goes like that. Something. Okay. Remember Club Q in Colorado?
Oh yeah, Colorado Springs. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so not a copycat, but a thing that it's like
all this targeting is so bizarre.
Well, one thing sparks another idiot. You know what I mean? It's like arson. It's always been that way.
Copycat.
Yeah. You could call it copycat. Yeah.
Kind of.
So what I'm getting here is that they're waiting on it. We're going to figure. I mean, this could be 3 months that it takes as far as timing, but they're looking. They are definitely looking. It's somebody I think who is just completely like poverty consciousness level. They're just. I don't know what else to say about that one other than maybe there was money involved because I did have this great fortune card.
Well,
like
maybe
they're doing it for someone that would pay. I don't know. Like maybe there's more people involved. And then but there's going to be, again, rut-row subpoenas come in and their reputation is just shot. Like these two together just makes it. So if there's a bigger organization, but then again, sometimes this card can be like a huge. It's the card that rules tall buildings, and how in the Lenormand we have the little tower card, and that's like the big organizations. This card's the same way in the Keeper. So this could be some rut-row around the organizing of it, whoever that was. And then at the end of it, here's what I have. We're going to see the gift of them being imprisoned.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Deb Z said, asswad, right-wingers wanting to stop drag queen show. And that's the thing. Half of those right-wingers probably wanted to be in the drag queen show.
Probably, right?
That's the thing that I never understand. Everybody who's so over the top with this stuff.
Well, the guy
they're struggling with something.
Right? Oh, it's awful. The guy in Colorado Springs, he was both. You
think he was really saying? You think he really is? Or you think he was just saying that for leniency?
Well, they had social media where they figured out that he was, he was entering in. Yeah, just definitely bi. And there's nothing wrong with that. The thing that's awful was his dad coming out saying, well, at least it's okay if he shot all those people up, but at least he's not gay.
Yeah, I could just vomit.
Right? Mm.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, Mark, that's right. I heard that this morning. 305 charges against him. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. Okay. 2 more questions. Oh, we're at an hour. Hold on. Friends with all these volcanoes. I know. This one, I'm not sure if we can do this one. Will Yellowstone be the one to bring the USA together with all the volcanoes going off?
I have heard about the volcanoes going on.
But as far as bringing the USA together, I don't know that we've already had so many natural disasters and so many people dying at guns, and it's still not bringing people together.
We've had guns, we've had fires, we've had hurricanes, we've had a lot of stuff.
It's not. Yeah. You would think a natural disaster would do it like nothing, but I don't know. I feel like it's not. I don't want to go there. Here's the last question, and then we'll do some cards for. Let's do some cards for because it's the full moon tomorrow night.
It is.
Yeah. Full moon conjunct Mars, no less, but it's trining Saturn, so that's good. Was the report of Putin's fall down the stairs and crapping himself? Was it real or was it false? Okay.
Oh, I'm unaware of this. So,
yeah. I think it was a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Was the report of Putin's fall down the stairs and crapping himself a real? Did it really happen?
I'll have to throw cards. My pendulum did the whole in the middle of the road thing.
Oh.
So does that mean half truth or?
Yeah, it could be, huh? Yeah.
I mean, do you have anything yet?
Yeah, I've got a bad health card. Like I always get with him. He actually does have a health issue, no matter what people are saying, or he's trying to pretend. But I don't know that it's going to change Russia even when he goes. But bad health and then deceit. So I don't know, maybe there's some deception around his health issue, right? So maybe that fall down the stairs. I don't know. That's the thing is he's like the master of propaganda. That's the thing.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe there's a deceit around his health. I don't know. But then the way, so there's the health issue, then deceit, but then toil and labor is about all the details. So this feels to me like maybe some altered footage or something like that. So deceit around details. Do you have something like that too? Because and then I have
I like what you said about the altered footage.
Some altered footage. I
get the Knight of Pentacles. I didn't know how to take that, but Pentacles are health. They can be health. Something about how he's kind of leaving a little trail of stuff, maybe misleading us a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, and Putin does like to ride his horses too.
He does. And, that guy's barefoot, but he likes to take his shirt off, neck like
that. There you go. Whatever. He's almost naked. But I got the Knight of Swords, and I got Justice, balance, lack thereof.
You have the Nine of Swords, and I have this one. This is the Nine of Swords equivalent in the Kipper, except for it's usually worse. Yeah. Wow. So, Justice is karma too.
Interesting.
So what did you have? Karma and then the Nine of Swords?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever he's in, he's not getting out of. I mean, to have these two cards, I only drew 4 cards, and here's 2 of them.
Yeah, that doesn't look promising, does it?
And the other one's deceit, and then the web we weave, maybe.
Yeah.
Where's Putin? Where
is he?
Yeah.
It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Putin?
Right. I won't say what else just came into my head, but anyway.
Oh, I want you to. Please say it. I'm sure it's
hilarious. I can't. It's too gross.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you backstage. No, I don't. No, because I don't even want to gross you out.
I'm sure I'll appreciate it.
No.
Just try to remember it. Well, you can tell me backstage.
No. Yeah.
Is it poo related?
Yeah.
I had a hunch.
Yeah. Well, and just because a long time ago, when the rumors or whatever first started coming out, I was just asking one day, what's really going on with him? And I got these really, really sharp pains, like right under my rib cage, like the hole. And I thought, oh, that's got to be liver. Like maybe he has liver cancer or something. And I knew it was so intense. I was like, okay, if this isn't me, please take this away. That's what you do. I don't want to feel this. And then it went right away.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's intestinal cancer. Some people say colon, some whatever, but I only just have that pain up here. I never have anything below. And yeah. With Trump, I get dizzy with him. I get
so up high, close to your rib cage.
Yeah, isn't that liver underneath your rib cage? I think so, right? There's pancreas.
Is that pancreas though?
Well, there's gallbladder on top. Yeah, your endocrine system. You have your gallbladder, and then your pancreas is in there too. But the liver's off to the right, and it was more on the right side, and then under my rib. Yeah,
liver.
Oh, that's why I thought liver, because it was
to the side. Yeah,
but it could be pancreas. I don't know. Yeah. So let's do some. Let's do some cards for us.
Cards for us.
Yeah. Let's do some cards for us, or a couple of cards, or 1 card, or 2 cards. I don't know. Actually, this one. How about some support for the full moon?
For the full moon?
Yeah, for the full moon tomorrow night.
Okay.
because I'm sure somebody else will be on even before that, but maybe
Sure.
probably tons of readers on between now and the full moon.
There's
going to be tons of full moon readings up there, right?
I'm sure somebody has something planned.
Yeah. It's, if I remember right, it's at 16 degrees Gemini, and it's conjunct Mars retrograde. So it's going to illuminate something. Well, we're already getting it. You know, I always have to remind myself that it's the approaching energy that's the stronger. And then after the full moon, then it kind of wanes, and it's, you know, so there's a culmination with that full moon. But with all the news coming out, like we're learning, in Gemini, it's all about learning. And with Mars there, it's just the energy just keeps, we're getting tons and tons of news. Like, look what just happened today.
It's getting infiltrated with information. New information.
There you go. Thank you. Infiltrated with information. Yeah. And it's square Neptune in Pisces, so it's all on TV, and there's all these, you know, I can't imagine the movies and series that are like, can you imagine what we're going to have in the next 4 or 5 years?
Oh my gosh. Sure. Endless information, right? Endless material for that.
Yeah. But outside of politics, what do we need to know? What do you guys need to know?
Just in general.
Hi, Jeffrey. Hey. Jeffrey Thompson's here.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Okay. We're for the full moon.
Let's see. I pulled one card. I kind of want to pull a different one too. Do you have your card already?
Oh, I'm still going. And then I did get the moon. Interesting.
I wish I had, like, you know, there are all these moon decks. I don't have any. I really need to work on getting different cards over here. I've gotten away from looking at different cards and tarot cards to get.
It's amazing what you can do with just the Rider Waite, you know?
That's true.
Seriously, there's so much that, yeah. So the first card I get, so this is where's the little book? I put the box away. Oh, come on. Is it this one? Is it the M? Oh, God.
I've got 2 cards here.
Okay. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Go for it.
It's the empathic oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first card's shielding. I'm not one much for like mentally throwing up shields or whatever, but there might be the need to protect ourselves. And maybe one of the ways is just to connect with the universe, connect with, you know, if you're in a place where, I mean, I've been socked in with clouds and tons of snow, but if you can see the stars, I mean, I did get the full moon the other night. It's not full, but it looked like an egg. And I was like, oh,
nice.
It was in Aries, but still, like, if you can just even see up through the trees, just see the stars.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the side message is that the universe is always protecting us. Right. And then the other thing is, I think we're needing drink tons of water because of, you know, we're in with the heat and all that on. I notice I need more water.
It dries out the atmosphere.
Right. Yeah. You can end up with like bloody nose and everything.
Oh, yeah, completely.
It's awful. Yeah.
Hacky cough.
Oh, that's why everybody gets sick, because of the dry. When mucous membranes get dried out, then they grab. Yeah. And then I do have the moon. So, but then with the moon, I have the fire card. So to have water and fire in between the moon, I feel like this is because it's conjunct Mars. It's just like, you know, combustible. So, and to have those 2 protection cards in the beginning, I would say be careful about, especially the full moon can be so energizing, right? So maybe make sure we get tons of sleep tonight, because maybe tomorrow night we won't be able to sleep as easy because Mars just is spinning, right?
Yeah.
And if shit comes out on the news, we're like, oh, and you want to watch it, and then you just.
Maybe that goes with one of my cards here, what you're saying here.
Okay.
I just have 2 cards. Well, since you just said all that, I'll go with this one first. I didn't say anything. The card says, get ready for what comes next.
Oh.
So I guess that's the whole be prepared, be ready. I mean, is she holding the moon?
Yeah.
Is she holding the moon?
She sure is.
I do have a moon card. Yeah.
She's
holding the moon.
Yeah.
And she's looking kind of fiery there.
She is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. But my other card was play. It says, find time to incorporate play into your everyday life. Allow your inner child to experience joy. You deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. So,
yeah.
That's it. So play, guys.
Yeah.
But I do think that's interesting with the get ready for what comes next. So the protection and being ready and all that stuff, like what you were saying.
Yeah.
That could be related, what might be coming up.
Yeah. Oh, Kim saying, buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh, what? Oh, Hilda.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did something happen with Wayne? Wayne, did something happen? A folding wheelchair? Oh, wait. Who? Oh, Suzanne, you're taking care. What happened with Suzanne?
Oh, yeah. He said that, one of the chats, Suzanne broke her ankle.
Oh.
I don't remember how she broke her. I guess she had a fall. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Lots of love to Suzanne.
Huh?
Lots of love to Suzanne, for sure.
Lots of love to Suzanne. Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
He must be having to take her somewhere because they're asking about a folding wheelchair.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, and you're talking about reversing the procedure to get back in. Yeah, the maneuvering, right? Yeah. Hi, Melinda. False Teeth Real Tarot is here. Hi, Sharon Sy. Now I'm saying hi to everybody as we're going to say goodbye. Oh, thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with us. I know you had other places you could be, but glad you were here with us.
It's always good to spend time with you guys.
Yeah.
And I miss our Tuesdays when I'm not around. I miss it, but
oh yeah, but the adulting thing, man, I know what that's like.
We won't even go into it. I don't have the energy.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
so much.
But I've enjoyed it today. I'm glad I was able to hang out with you today.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh, Wayne is saying she wiped out with wet shoes in the kitchen and broke her ankle. Oh God, that sounds so.
I'll tell you what, those household accidents are the worst. They
are. Yeah.
Those are the percentages that are way high that nobody talks about. Most of the accidents happen at you. Guys, I worked in EMS. I know these things.
Right,
the worst accidents I ever. Well, I mean, there were terrible accidents on the road too, in different domestic situations, but so many household boo-boos happen. Yeah, it's like, be careful, guys.
Yeah,
be careful. Yeah. Walk softly in your household.
Oh, I know. And they say, oh my goodness, Sweet and Salty broke your back. She broke her back at home. Oh, honey. Oh,
see? Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Be careful. Wet surfaces in the tub, in the shower, reaching for things, climbing ladders and things. Even if you're decorating around your house, guys, if you're getting in the situation where it's a little out of your, careful, get a buddy, or just leave it there. Leave it.
I know. There's so many things that if like I would have just left it alone, I wouldn't end up with like the tennis elbow or,
For sure.
Yeah. I have to do everything myself.
Don't move too quickly and take your time. Stairs alone. Stairs here. When I'm half asleep and I've got to hit the stairs, it's like, you know what? I'm going to take a breath and ease down these steps. There's no hurry.
Use the banister, right? Yeah.
Sure. Hold on to that rail. Because I get flashbacks here of when I was, young and skipping 2 steps at a time. And I'm running around. It's like, what am I doing?
Oh, God.
If I wipe out, it's going to take me like a half hour to get to the phone and tell somebody I need help. So,
I used to slide down banisters when I was.
For sure.
I did so many stupid things. We had a bitchin' house, but man.
Yeah. Be careful, guys.
And rugs. Remove rugs.
Oh, the throw rugs? Or if you have rugs like those, make sure you get the little runners, the little rubber shit
just
underneath.
get rid of them. No, you can still trip on those little runner things. They say get rid of rugs. That's like one of the hugest things for older people. They are tripping on rugs. You just catch your toe. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, I got rid of all mine except for I have one, and then one in the kitchen because I'm standing there a lot.
I love that we're having a safety chat now.
Yeah, safety check, guys.
Happy holidays. Get
ready. I know. Oh, good. That's right, Wayne. Trying to grab something before it hits the floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That could be.
Yeah. Yeah. The sliding rug.
You know what? There are throw rugs here. I should probably dump them.
Seriously. They're, you know what? I mean, I don't know what kind of floor you have, but nowadays they're all like laminated. I mean, I have bounced glasses off of them. I can't, like, back in the old day on concrete floors in California, none of that anymore. You can just bounce off of my floor.
I haven't done anything internally updating here. I'm not a decorator, guys.
Is it all just wood floors, though? Pretty much wood?
Dad put down those parquet floors most everywhere. So the whole house is pretty much the Chinese parquet. It's fine. It's in good shape. So I don't care.
Yeah. So if you you just wipe it up. You don't need rugs to water spills and things like that.
Get rid of the rugs. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Unless it's that, I mean, I have that one in front of the kitchen sink just because I'm standing there, like in that area.
Well, that's okay. Like getting out of the shower if you have a little.
Yeah, I have that. And that's it. Those are the only other ones
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know what? I need to be careful in the kitchen for sure because they've got, I think it's ceramic.
Oh.
So if it's wet, because I've slipped a little bit before.
You've got ceramic tile on the floor?
In the kitchen.
Oh, shoot, honey.
Downstairs.
Oh. I don't know what you could put.
And even when you clean the floor, you got to leave it alone for a while because you will ice skate on out the back.
Oh my God. Or it could be, one of the cats could vomit or something and you don't know it and you catch it. And you know what I mean? It's like,
it could happen.
Yeah, there's got to be something you could put down.
I don't know. I mean, I need to get rid of probably that floor, but
or you can put kitchen carpet over it. No, but it'd be kind of bumpy because of the Oh shoot,
guys! I need help
over here. There's got to be. You know what?
Things happening over here.
There are so many shows on TV and the whole do-it-yourself thing. Go on YouTube and go. What do I do with a ceramic tile floor?
I need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to stay off YouTube for about a month just so I can get my house in order. The outside's looking better, but the inside is.
Oh.
It needs a lot of help. Yeah.
You could. It could just be a lifelong thing. It's like where you're never done.
You're not going anywhere, so there's no hurry,
Yeah.
It should cost money, and who's got that? Not me. So
yeah, I know. And the money yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it needs to be updated, then I just need a little time. So
either that or you get that what is it like? Homeowners insurance on everything, like all your appliances, everything, and then but you're spending like $500 a year on that.
That's true.
But if something happens, it could be a couple grand to fix something, or like your heater, things like that.
No, I did that on my previous house. I had something like that. Like I lost. What was it that went out? Was it the water heater? No.
Something like that could be
it was something like that though, but it just cost me like 200 as opposed to like 2,000. So I was like, thank you. Yeah.
That works.
It was a plumbing thing. It was some kind of plumbing thing. I don't
It's
remember.
always plumbing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, Wayne. With the ceramic tile, I had a condo with all ceramic tile that was textured, and it wasn't
textured.
slippery.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
So I'm wondering if there's something you could put on it to make it, pock up, and make
like to kind of score it or something. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know if that's the word.
Is that the word? Score it?
Yeah, because they have it for
Did I make up a word?
for decks outside. Yeah, because you're dealing with grout in between the tile, right? So to put something on top of that, you'd end up having to take the tile out, get a subfloor, and make it level, and put something on it. That's a lot of money. So I bet you
I should take the phone down to the kitchen so y'all can see the tile I'm talking about.
If you want something to pit it so that it's
so it has more of a grip.
Yeah, maybe Google how to texture slippery tile, and then get somebody to do that.
Yeah,
texture.
I mean, I've seen one of the cats slide across it, and it's like, it's like, wow, you're having a hard time. Just imagine running full speed in here, So.
Yeah. Texturize. That's it. Well, you can Wayne says you can put a fireman on it.
Hey. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I will be very careful over here for sure.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna check out now.
Time to go.
HGTV
has ended.
I know, that's what we have things to Google now.
Right.
New project.
Oh man.
Oh goodness. Well, you guys everyone have a wonderful rest of the evening and happy full moon. And let's just start saying happy holidays, because before we know it, it's going to be New Year's.
Yeah, it will.
We better milk this out while we
can.
In
no time, right?
Right.
I can't believe Thanksgiving is already come and gone. Really.
And before we know it, it's going to be,
spring. It'll be spring, and everybody's going to be indicted or in jail, right?
Yeah. I know.
All right.
We should be writing movie material.
We totally should.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here's Wayne's idea. Stop washing it.
It'll get sticky. God, that'll stop some sliding. Deb Z said something too. I missed it. She said, "Don't be doing the splits unintendedly." So, yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
could be funny to watch the cats too, especially if you set up a kitty cam.
Oh, the cats are hilarious. I've seen them go across. I've seen it happen.
Slam into the wall. Yeah. All right.
They have no traction in there. It's great. All right, guys.
Bye, guys. Take good care. Bye.